storytelling is your job, and the dreams that you create, the dreams that you nurture, will ultimately meet reality. And I'm sure when you'll all come together on one platform, it'll help create some very significant stories for the future. We are on the eve of Holi. My warmest wishes to you and your families. And I hope your stories are as colorful as the colors of Holi. Your year ahead is as bright and shining and as enjoyable as the Holi that each one of you will celebrate today and tomorrow. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Digital India about 10 years ago. And he is very keen that India should have the ability at the remotest corners of India to create a new world of content creators, startups, entrepreneurs, and therefore low cost data being available to all creators has been one of the fulcrums of this government's Digital India policy. I believe today data consumption in India, thanks to the affordability of data, is amongst the highest in the world. And our data costs are probably a fraction of what it would cost in Europe or America or any of the developed world. And when we combine very low cost data with very high quality talent that each one of you represents, I think we have a revolution awaiting us in the field of creativity, in the field of technology. And when technology and creativity meet, I think it just opens up a plethora of opportunities for all of you young creators, entrepreneurs, and startups. I'm told that this could possibly grow into a $30 billion industry. No more just a side job or no more just a passion or a hobby. This is itself becoming a multi-billion dollar industry employing large number of people across the country. And the creative industry of the past, whether it's filmmaking, dramas, theater, or the filmmaking of the future with gaming technologies, with artificial intelligence, helping to create newer and newer types of games. I think we have a huge opportunity awaiting all of us. And I'm sure engagements such as RISE will help you come up with a roadmap for your future growth and development. Friends, I think you may all recall that Honorable Prime Minister also met with all the creators. He was a part of the National Creators Awards. Very honored, some of you who have done some exceptional work. And I'm sure that influencers in society that are sitting before me will help take newer technologies to the masses and help them connect with India, India's glorious history, our traditions, our heritage, our culture. There's so much in our pedagogy, even for educational tools, that each one of you can work with and help to develop in India. Friends, I recall, when I became a candidate in the Lok Sabha, I was toying with how I should connect and introduce myself to the people at large and my own presence in the electoral fray. And you will be surprised. I engaged in a podcast with, I think it was Curly Tails. Kamya was leading the engagement I had. We went around Khao Gully. It's a eatery area with very exotic foodstuffs. in Kandivali, in my constituency, Mahavir Nagar and Kandivali. And I tell you, the connect I created with the people of my area, the way I was able to reach out to everybody in the constituency was phenomenal. And I think this kind of creative ability that each one of you has to help connect with the common man is something special, something that you should all be very proud of, something that opens up a world of opportunity for each one of you. And therefore, I think going forward, are we still connected or?
Yes, we are connected.
I don't know.
Yes, sir, you are connected.
I'm connected? Okay, because I lost the screen in front of me.
We just switched our camera, sir.
All right. So I think there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot we can work together, we can do together. Government wishes to act as a facilitator to help each one of you develop your own ideas, your own technologies. Towards that end, we are also looking at an international engagement in the field of creativity, audiovisual. We are inviting artists from all over the world to come to India. We've seen the success of the Coldplay concerts in Mumbai and Ahmedabad last month. And my own sense is that the more we engage with the world, the more opportunities will open up for each one of you also. Our Indian artists also are being accepted in different parts of the world. Some very large shows overseas by Diljit or A.R. Rahman or by Karan Aujla. The other day, I was reading the schedule of Amit Tandon and the way he was going all over the United States and the Southeast Asian region, presenting his talent. I think there's a lot that can be done. And when you and as technology creators will take some of these artists worldwide through technology, I think we can reach every household across the world, opening up huge opportunities for all of you. I'm told there is the highest number of YouTube subscribers is by Mr. Beast, who has collaborated with some Indian creators to promote Beast games. So I think there's so much happening in your world out there that we just need to take every opportunity to its logical end. I remember how creatively designed experiences can also promote tourism. And I'd like to share with you an experience I had 15 years ago in the United States in a small village, Aspen, though Aspen is now quite famous, where we had gone for a vacation and they had created a surreal experience. Late into the night, we were driven to a forest. We were made to change into very heavy, warm winter clothing, driven into a forest on a reindeer, which was probably driven by 12 or 16 really big animals. And in that reindeer, with absolutely no electricity in the whole forest region, we had a half an hour journey deep into the forest, had an exotic meal in a restaurant, again without any electricity. Even the cooking was done through traditional form of cooking. The entire experience was truly amazing. And the entire experience was expensive. But entire experience was worth the while. Now when you all bring technology into such experiences, you can actually give people the sense and feel of such exotic tourism related places across the world, maybe sitting in their homes in India. Maybe the youngsters may not have to travel to other parts of the world, but can enjoy such experiences right in their homes through your creative talent. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I would like to take away from your engagement, your, your ability to take India to the world, your ability to tell the right stories in the right manner using technologies. We had the Mahakumbh recently. That could become a very experiential story to take to the rest of the world. And as you take the India experience to the world, my sense is it will also add to tourists coming to India to have a real touch and feel of the India story. And you can actually impact India's economy many times over with your creative work, with your effort. In a way, I look at each one of you as our digital ambassadors, going, taking your wares, taking the reels that tell India's story throughout the world. Of course, an important element of your work will be trust and authenticity that you present to people like all over, because when they come, they should truly feel the amazing story that you have shown them. They should find that in real life. And that's where the collaboration between government and creators will actually help take this story to the world and will help us know what are the experiences we need to help create on the ground to make our tourist journey much more exciting, much more enjoyable. Friends, I think there's a great opportunity for all of you to make India the content capital of the world. Responsible content that you create, innovative content that you create, the skills that you develop through your storytelling and filmmaking work, through the music production that you do, through gaming and digital media that you engage with, and the export of Indian creativity or the earnings, export earnings out of foreign tourists. Each of these, responsible content, innovation, skills, and exports, RISE, RISE, is the future of your industry, is your contribution to India's rise in the Amrit Kal to become a developed nation. I urge you, tell your stories to the world, tell stories that matter to the world, build your startups with confidence, and create legacies that inspire future generations. Thank you very much, young friends, for the time, for the opportunity to engage with you, and I wish RISE all the very best. I believe today is day 3, and I'm sure this entire engagement will come up with a set of very good recommendations which we in government would love to receive and would love to act upon, so that together we can create the India story for the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Piyush Goyal, for sharing your experiences and motivating the entire audience. Absolutely, truly, truly honored to have heard you today. And thank you again for believing in us to be your digital ambassadors. And we, all of us here at RISE, truly appreciate you giving us your time and your insights and unwavering dedication to driving India's growth and empowering its creators and entrepreneurs. Thank you once again from all of us at RISE. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Woof, I would say this was absolutely, absolutely amazing. Um, everyone in the audience, let's give it up for RISE 2.0, and of course to Mr. Piyush Goyal for his amazing, amazing motivation and